Hi, Sean here, and thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Sean Kelly, that is, if you haven't met me before. I'd just like to take a few moments of your time just to tell you a story. Back in 1999, my father had just passed away, and I was sitting in a cafe and I was considering what I was going to do for the foreseeable future, particularly in terms of something that I loved, which was music. See, there's a myth that a lot of us believe in, and that is that we can't really get paid doing what we love, that we have to sacrifice our time in return for getting paid for that time. So in my life at that time in 1999, I wanted to prove to myself that I could actually do what I love and get paid for it. So I was sitting in this cafe and I was contemplating whether to put an advertisement on a new weddings website in Ireland to play the bagpipes, which I absolutely love, and get paid for it. So I'm sitting there in the cafe, and as I'm toying with this idea and the resistance that was coming up within me about doing it, about putting my true and authentic self out there to the world, so to speak, I heard this conversation from the lady behind the counter talking to a customer. And what I heard was, "So did they play bagpipes at the wedding?" Now, for me, that was just the final signal, if you like, that I needed to say yes to putting an ad up on a website. So I did. I put up an ad on this weddings website, and within a few months or whatever, I performed bagpipes at a wedding, and I got paid for it. And the important thing about it is that in that moment in which I was doing it and performing for this bride and the groom on their special day, I was also blowing out of the water the limited belief that I had at the time that you cannot get paid for doing what you love. Now, that may seem like a small enough thing in contrast to other greater things or whatever, but it was a seed. It was a very important seed in my life, which opened an unbelievable amount of doors. I piped all over the place now in many countries around the world, and so on, and for many well-known people and for many people that are not so well-known. Doesn't matter, just for thousands and thousands of people. And I'm probably in more wedding albums than I just don't know, just thousands of wedding albums. Anyway, the point that I'm making here is that in pursuing our dreams, we really are challenging some of the limited beliefs that we have about our life. Our life isn't simply about doing the 9-to-5 job, coming home in the evening, looking after the family. These are all important things, don't get me wrong. But it is also very, very important to honour your talents and your gifts, and honour what you really love and are truly passionate about. Why? Now, none of us really know how long we've got to live. Let's be honest about it. And sometimes we're putting off following our dreams until we're retired and my pension is all sorted. So many people have seen their pensions wiped out in recent years with the recession and so on. None of us really know when we're going to pass away. That's the bottom line of it. So if, like this week, you are not doing anything to pursue something you love, then you need to start doing it. If it's only an hour a week to begin with, that's fine. It's a seed that's sown, and that if you keep nourishing, you will never know where it takes you. But don't let it pass. Don't let it lie idle, hoping that someday, when everything else is sorted out, I'll pursue my dreams. That's the big illusion that keeps us in a very limited life. So, in a very short time, the Dare to Dream course is opening, and the Dare to Dream Inspirational Community. It's a membership site. Its aim is to inspire you to follow your dreams, even in the smallest way. It might be just the seed, it might be just a bit of inspiration that will take you to the next step in the pursuit of your dreams. Is it the answer to the universe? Absolutely not. But we all have been, have had our dreams thread on and then buried and left, and sometimes never to be rekindled again. So the Dare to Dream course and the growing community is there to inspire you to follow your dreams, to empower you to take steps towards them, and also just to keep encouraging you along the way. And indeed, in the long run, perhaps it'll also be a market for whatever it is your dream is, whether that's writing a book, making music, creating a business, or whatever. And it's doing it from a premise of pursuing what you love. Like at the beginning, I said I wanted to blow that myth out of the water about getting paid doing what you love. There's no question about it. No matter what anyone says to me the rest of my life, we can all get paid doing what we love. It may not be a huge income to begin with, but then we can turn it into a bigger business if that is your forte, if that's something you want to do. But even doing it for a couple of hours a week is something that will add some great contentment, inner peace into your life. Another guy who pursued his dreams recently, which I wrote about on my blog, the Be Inspired blog with Sean M. Kelly, was a guy called Trevor. And when I met him personally, he told me that the day I met him, he said, I was up in the field at 6 o'clock this morning sowing onions. And he said he stopped in his tracks and just reminded himself that he was living his dream. It was a childhood dream he had to create a little farm for himself. And you can read the whole story on my blog, beinspired-blog.com. And he said in that moment he felt such peace and such happiness within himself. So, if you'd like to nourish your dreams and be inspired to take a step along the journey of your dreams, then simply go to www.daretodreamcourse.com. That's www.daretodreamcourse.com. There's a few free videos you can watch. See, do you like the theme, the inspiration that you will receive in those 3 videos. The 3 videos are called Discover Your Dreams, Manifest Your Dreams, Share Your Dreams. And if you like what you see, you're more than welcome then to join the course and join the membership site. And it would be great to see you there, and I'd be delighted to help you pursue your dreams and find more inner peace, more passion in your life. Thank you very much. My name is Sean M. Kelly. Thank you for watching.